Good morning, everyone, and welcome. So good to be together with you. Welcome back to Yoga Shalom at Home and happy Elul. I'm Reb Cantor Levine. I'm going to be your guide into the world of yoga through a Jewish lens today. This is the third of 4 practices dedicated to our preparation for the days of awe. You can find this practice and others on my YouTube channel, Cantor Levine. And if you want to join us in person on Zoom, please go to my website, cantorlisalevine.com, and sign up for my newsletters. And I put a link in there every week. Today's practice is a hybrid one. I'm going to start in my chair, which can also be seated on your mat. And then I'm going to move to my mat, and that can also be done on your chair, as you know. You can use your chair for balance, or you can just do everything that we're doing in the chair. Just listen to your bodies today. The Zohar explains that during the month of Elul, we begin the month facing away from one another, back to back, achor el achor. And during the month, we begin to turn Panim El Panim, face to face. We turn around to face our relationships, our fears, our losses, our devastations, our disappointments. We lean into our growing edges. We look behind us on all sides. We use our mat as our mirror as we spiritually wash ourselves of all the stuff that's weighing us down. We allow ourselves to release control and join the flow of the river of return, which is the theme of this series. So today, we'll begin by going to the mikvah. A mikvah is a ritual bath that is meant to cleanse us during transition times of our lives. It allows us to rebirth ourselves in the waters of return, turn toward a light of hope, and believe in what is to come. This mikvah, which today will be of light, a metaphoric light and water, gives us a fresh lens with which to experience our lives, to let go of past hurts and pain, to return to a truer version of ourselves. So let's begin our mikvah immersion by settling into our spaces, closing the eyes if that's available to you, or just softening the gaze down to the drishti, to the tip of the nose. If your eyes are closed, bring the gaze to the third eye, right in the center of the forehead. Imagine a light of any color, a color that is associated with cleansing and hope, connected to the keter, the crown, on a string. It's kind of a superhighway of energy and light, extending up to the source of light. Imagine that light creating holy space and opening a path into the returning to what you need for yourself. Imagine this flow of light moving into the top of the head, keter, into the third eye, the wisdom center, cleansing any preset and outdated habits that keep you from your true self, washing, cleansing. Allow the light to flow into and around the right arm, the compassion center, then flow around and into the left arm, strength. And give yourself the gift of those qualities. Allow the light to melt into the heart as it connects with these gifts of compassion and strength. Tiferet, perhaps bring the hands to the heart center. Feel that flowing and imagine that gift. Nice. Take a nice deep breath and allow this mikvah immersion to flow over the right leg, Hod, humility, and over the left leg, Yesod, endurance. Center and balance that river of light, the mikvah waters into the belly, Yesod, the connection with the waters of return. Flow the light down into the feet. Feel the power of Shekhinah as you connect with Mother Earth. She sends a river of light flowing up over the legs, into the belly, into the heart, into the throat, the center of kindness and respect. Allow the mikvah to flow up over the entire body, front and back, and again to the crown, to the head. Swallow in the throat and allow the thoughts to flow away, like the river, flow away. Become the water, become the source. Keep that source connected, that flow, through our practice. Imagine turning towards whatever it is that you must face today, however difficult it might be. Perhaps create a container around this turning. We're going to do a lot of movement in asana, but for right now, we create this stillness in order to find that flow. I've talked about Shefa before, the Shefa, the divine energy that flows from the source. We'll begin to cultivate that Shefa, that energy, through the pranayama, through the breath. Drop the awareness down into the body now, either seated or on the mat. Bring the hands into a comfortable position onto the thighs as you inhale through the nostrils and create a space for turning. Filling that space all the way into the throat before you exhale. Allowing the shoulders to fall away from the ears, pressing the belly button to the spine in a slow exhale. Inhale into the lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs. Expanding the heart, opening space for turning today. Keeping that mikvah, that immersion of light flowing. As you exhale, send that light and that immersion out into the flow of the river. Belly button to spine. Squeeze the air out. Inhale into the lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, sipping the air all the way into the throat, up the spine, and then as you release that air, imagine the flow of the river coming down the spine, through the heart, through the belly, all the way out as you pull belly button to spine, releasing all the air out of the body. Inhale, lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs. creating space for turning. And then release as you allow the truth to unfold into the deepest parts of the heart center. Belly button to spine. Inhale. Bring that love into heart center. The expression, forgiveness and hope. And then slowly exhale. Control the exhale. Use Ujjayi breath, ocean breath, a slight constriction at the back of the throat, with the lips closed. Slow it down. Slow down. Squeeze the air out. Good. We're going to open our eyes so you can see that I'm going to lift my arms now. So we're going to use our arms to create this column, this space of turning. As you inhale, raise the arms. Just be careful if you have any shoulder concerns as you exhale. Create that space for turning towards one another, towards the world, towards God. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Create that space. Open it. Bring the palms up and then away as you exhale. And release. Wiggle around a little bit. As we start our heart opening, doing the pranayama can sometimes be challenging. If you use your arms, sometimes it can help you create that space and that rhythm to get your breath slowed, which is actually what we want to be doing, is slowing it down. So keep the breath slow as we start our movement. Inhale. Keep the movement slow. Exhale, press the shoulders back as you exhale. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale, bring the palms down. If you're on the mat, you're just bringing your hands forward onto the mat. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up as you exhale. Either bring fingertips to the back of the mat or press the shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulders up, and as you release them, let go anything you don't need that you're carrying, and then chin to chest. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, lean all the way back, grab the chair, open the heart, crack it open. Exhale. Perhaps you're just beginning to see a path for turning. Bring the arms up, lean forward, and all the way down. If you're on the mat, you've got your left hip being open quite a bit. Feels really good. Inhale up. Exhale, fingertips all the way back. Grab the chair and exhale, open the heart. Inhale, open that space for turning. Reach forward maybe a little bit more and bring hands all the way down or elbows to the mat. Drop the chin. Inhale all the way up. We're going to do a nice little bend to the side. So raise the left arm up. You're on the mat, one hand is down. Good, both arms up. Inhale, exhale, starting to warm up the spine, create space for this flexible turning that we're practicing today. Inhale up. One more either side. Now reach up with the left arm. Exhale. Inhale, reach the spine up. Exhale, lift the right arm. Arms come out, open the heart. Bring fingertips to the back of the neck with the elbows bent. Inhale, exhale, draw the elbows together. Crunch in. Inhale, open. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, arms are out. Exhale, arms are up. Good, reach them up. Inhale, exhale, gentle twist behind. Either bring your hand as a kickstand behind or grab the chair and exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, the drishti can bring your head around a little bit more. Nice, easy, flexible turning. Inhale up. Exhale, begin to turn. Turn around. Use the drishti all the way around. Perhaps imagine someone or a relationship that you're hesitant to turn towards, that you're beginning to turn, to move, to adjust. Inhale, arms are out. Now we're going to do that twist with our arms out. Completely different experience. Inhale and exhale, becoming even more flexible for turning. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Gather those circles in, inhaling, exhaling down. Inhaling up, gather the waters and wash yourself with that Mikvah. Inhale the waters of light and hope. Exhale. Oh, forgiveness. Press the palms together, moving towards forgiveness and acceptance. Hands and heart center, and bring that love into the heart. Release. And we start our circles with a prayer of a psalm of gratitude this morning. So let's just get our head going in little circles, imagining that string that's connected to the source, opening space, flexibility for turning from the top of the head all the way up to the source in one direction and then the other direction. The psalm of gratitude, opening gratitude for things we hadn't even imagined that we want to be grateful for today. Good, let's go a little deeper. So chin to chest, ear to shoulder, look up, ear to shoulder, chin to chest. Widen the circle of gratitude, widen the circle of gadlut, of opening a window to new ways of looking at your relationships. And then the other direction, forgiveness, turning the wheels. Look down, ear to shoulder, look up. So the drishti is changing, your gaze moves with the turning. And that's so too in life. As we turn, our gaze shifts to different perspectives that we haven't seen before. Let's start turning with the body. Stirring the pot. I love to do this because we're opening the space in the bottom of the spine where the spine meets the pelvis, a whole universe of turning down there. And another direction. If you'd like to chant along with this chant, feel free to do that. Good. And then use the arms. Let's create a big circle. If you're on the mat, come all the way down. And all the way up. Inhaling, exhaling, creating a circle of light of water, of the river of return, and hold it up and go in the other direction. Swirling that water around, cleansing perhaps of grief, cleansing yourself perhaps of negativity, or maybe just expanding the joy. Hold it up, open the arms, gather that light in, big circles, big circles. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and hold it up and expand that circle outward. Expand it, inhale, exhale. Hold it up. As you bring your feet to the earth, bring the heels to the ground and stand. Let's go either to the mat or the side of the chair if you want to use your chair. We're just going to warm up our hips with some circles. Let's create some space in there. And if you'd like to do this as a balance, find a drishti and use your circles as a strengthener. Good. And then both legs. And the other way. In one direction and the other direction. Warming up that space inside the hip for what we're going to do next. And kick it out, kick it out, kick it out. And jump it out. Feel the Shekhinah come into the feet. Feel that shefa flowing now all the way through. We're going to get that shefa flow going. You can always keep your chair for balance, either in front of you or to the side of you. I'm going to bring my chair here so you can see what I'm doing with my feet, because we're standing now. If you're in your chair, just bring your legs wide. As we bring this praise for the source of the river. Inhale. And as you exhale, just bend the knees. Inhale. Straighten. As you exhale, bend the right knee. Yeah, if you need the chair, use the chair. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend the left knee. So warming up the knees. If you have knee concerns, be careful. Inhale. Now just back and forth, warming up. Warming up the hips, the legs, the knees, keeping spine strong, connected with the source. Good. Inhale, open the knees. Exhale, come up. Good. Inhale, exhale, open the arms, Devi Asana, Goddess. Make sure your elbows are lifted and to the side. Check your own posture and your own form. Inhale, exhale, bring the hands into the hip creases. Toes are out at a 45-degree angle as you hinge. Hinging means that you're not rounding your back. You're extending the keter, the crown of the head, to the opposite wall, flat back, and then come down. So keep your spine as straight as you can. I've got a block here. I'm bringing my hands to the block, but then I want to drop my head like you're a piece of fruit hanging on the vine. So just nod your neck. Don't hold any stress in the neck. And breathe into the back. Let go of any burdens. Allow them to join the river of return. Perhaps imagine yourself returning to a place where you are at peace, or returning to a space where you had no fear, returning to a time when you were not in mourning, returning to a time of contentment. Imagine that water flowing down the back and washing you clean. The immersion in this mikvah of light. When you're ready, I could stay in that immersion all day. Hinge up. Good. And then bring toes out again. Lift the heart. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees one more time. Bring the arms out into Asana. Inhale, exhale, star pose. Send that praise out, that light out, that hope out, that intent out for turning. Inhale, press palms together and bring them all the way down the midline. Praise. Yeah. And release the breath. Shake it out. Everyone's looking great. Yep, stuff it out, shake it out. Last week, I'd wanted to do Surya Namaskar, the sun salutation. And today we're going to flow truth into our body with sun salutation. So I'm going to move this. I'm not going to use my chair today, but you can always do downward dog this way. You know that, right? You don't have to get onto the mat if you can't get up. So that's always your choice. La, 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 la. We start with a little bit of a chant. This is our prayer for the morning light. La, 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 We'll take you through inhale and swan dive all the way down. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, half fold, fingertips are to the shins. As you exhale, palms come to the mat or to the chair and step back with the heels, pressing heels into the mat. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, press the hips down. As you exhale, upward dog if you would like to, or all the way down to cobra. Inhale, press back into downward dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg up. And as you exhale, bring that knee towards the heart and step it forward. Good. Inhale and bring that knee that's towards the mat down. Makes it a little bit easier. And then straighten the left leg in front. Exhale. Inhale, come up to a lunge. And as you exhale, bring that right leg to meet the left. Inhale. Reverse swan dive all the way up and hands into Anjali Mudra. If you want to go quicker, you can, but going slower is harder. Inhale up. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, palms to the mat. Step back with right and left into downward facing dog. Inhale, press the hips down and come into upward dog as you exhale. Inhale, curl the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that right leg up. And as you exhale, bring the knee towards your heart. Step into a lunge. Now, if you want to come up here, you can. But I'm going to drop my knee. Inhale, exhale, pull back on that. And straighten the left leg. Come back into a lunge. Inhale, exhale, left foot meets right. Reverse swan dive all the way up and hands into heart center. Let's do 2 shaloms. Shalom. Shalom. Now I can feel the shefa flowing truth into my body as I release into Tadasana. And now that we're in Tadasana, with feet hip distance apart, we're going to create a kavana or a blessing for ourselves. Bringing our hands into heart center. Blessing for turning. Who and what do we need to turn towards? What are we avoiding? How can we get to that place where we're able to turn towards something that we don't want to accept or see? Or that person? Or that relationship? Blessing that, taking a moment to bring that into our neshama, our spirit. And then opening the eyes, bringing hands to hip creases. I just like to do this so I know when I sit back down into Utkatasana, I can feel my hips reaching backwards. My knees are straight, and then I can bring that blessing into my hands, giving me the strength to turn. And breathe. Bring that strength into the arms, into the belly, into the legs, into the feet. Inhaling, and then send that blessing out. Make it so. Amen. Shake it out. All right, we're going to reinforce that. We're going to do another amen. So hands into hip creases. Let's start at the heart center and bring that blessing once again into heart. That devastation. Now bring the hands into hip creases. Sit back into Utkatasana and bring that blessing of acceptance into the hands. Strength of reality. Turning and returning, and feel the flow of the Mikvah cleansing, renewing, breathing and releasing. Inhale, exhale, send that intention out. Make it so. Shake it out. Good. Inhale, exhale, and now sit down on in your chair and bring your hands into Namaste, into Anjali Mudra, and then drop the forehead to the fingertips. Inhale, exhale, and bring the arms up. And release. It's like an exclamation point for our blessing. Release. Good. Let's open our hearts and listen. Inhale, exhale, step the left toes towards the edge of the mat. You're in a chair, just do this seated, and then bring the right toes in at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, and bring the arms up, exhale, and now swivel that right hip open. Inhale, reach way over that standing leg. If you've got a chair you want to use, feel free, or come into Trikonasana, triangle. Drishti, or the gaze is at the thumbnail. Inhale, exhale. We're going to do a reverse today because we have to look behind. We're turning. Lift the left arm up, right arm is down on the mat. Inhale, exhale, left hand to the mat. Come all the way up, reverse. Right hand, right back thigh, left arm over. I love that flow. Let's do it on the other side. So right toes out, left toes in. Inhale, that left hip open. Inhale, raise the arms, exhale, arms away from the ears. Now reach way over that standing leg and lift the left arm up. Gaze is at the thumbnail. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, left hand comes to the mat or to the block. If you want to use a block, that's fine. Helps. And then lift that right arm up, return. Inhale, bring that right arm down. Come up. Left hand, left back thigh. Right arm over. Come up, bring toes together. Now the eyes can be closed because you can balance with hands at the heart center as we recite our embodied Shema. Inhale, exhale. Amen. Back to Tadasana. Feel the effects of our practice today as you bring the feet to hips, width, and the hands down with palms to the sides. Drishti is at the tip of the nose or eyes closed for just a moment as we imagine ourselves standing at the mountain, returning to Sinai. Who was there? Perhaps there's history that we want to keep with us. Perhaps there's epigenetic history that we need to flush out. Whatever journey that we've taken from Sinai until now, it exists with us right here, right now. Imagining the power of that moment, smoke, the lightning, the thunder, the word. Panim El Panim, face to face with who we really are. Imagining that reality coming up through the feet, into the thighs, into the belly, into the heart and the arms, who we really are. Panim El Panim, face to face. Inhale, open the eyes. Let's bring our arms up as we did at the end of the last asana flow. Clasp the hands together, Vajra Mudra with fingertips clasped, and push up. Inhale, exhale, over the side, swaying palm. Inhale, up. If you want to come up on the toes and then down on the heels and sway to the other side. Into turn. Panim El Panim. Inhale, up and all the way over. It takes flexibility to turn. Inhale, up, to admit we're wrong, to say we're sorry, to go with the flow with the river. Inhale, up, one more each side. Release the arms and bring the fists to the back. And give yourself a good massage. Open the heart. Inhale and release. We're going to go straight to a marching balance before we go down on the mat. So just release the arms, release the legs, and start lifting the knees. Marching. Panim El Panim. Face to face, marching into what we need to face. Not turning away. Maybe lift one knee a little bit longer and then the other. Make a little more endurance in that journey. Inhale, lift, exhale down. Inhale, lift, exhale down. Inhale, lift, Exhale down, and now let's do our force field. Our force field of truth all the way around us. Acceptance, forgiveness, reality, and apology, contrition. Open, inhale, exhale, nice forward fold. All the way down. If you're in a chair, you can come all the way down. Release the head. If you want to grab your toes and bring yourself down a little bit more. Inhale as you exhale. Hinge up. Got something out of that. Okay. Let's come to the mat. If you're in your chair today, you can do this boat pose that we're going to do right in your chair. We've done that for the past few weeks. It's the chair boat. And then when we do bridge, you'll come this way. We're going to come down onto the mat today. I'm going to bring a little blanket for my boat pose. So let's bring ourselves with legs all the way out first. And now bring the feet up with the knees bent. Strength, strengthening the core, strength to return. And now just shift back, balance on the sits bones. Inhale, exhale. If you'd like to oh, this is not working for me. If you'd like to straighten the legs, go ahead. I've got my hands under my knees, and then I'm going to bring my arms out straight and breathe. Feel that intense strength coming into the belly, into the kishkas, yesod. Feel yourself becoming strong and resilient. Bring the feet down to the mat. And now lift from the spine. Keep it strong. Inhale, exhale once again. Balance on the sits bones. Straighten the legs. You can stay here if you want to, or bring the arms out and breathe. Palms facing one another. Lifting, strengthening. Inhale, exhale. Feet to the mat. Good. Now scoot yourself down. If you need a block for half bridge, or you want to go into full one, that's fine. Next week we're doing a restorative practice. So today I'm just going to keep half bridge simple. Feet underneath the knees. Inhale, exhale, lift the hips. Draw the shoulder blades together and breathe. Open the heart. Open the mind. Feel the flow of the Mikvah as it courses over the body, cleansing, returning, breathing. Good. And slowly bring hips down, gather the knees into the heart, and rock from side to side. Good. Feet come down one more time, going up. Palms on the mat. Exhale. Inhale, press the hips up, gather the shoulders together. If you'd like to clasp your hands under or bring them together, you can. I have a bad grid arm, so I have to be careful. And breathe, open the heart, strengthen. If you feel up to it and you want to lift the right leg, inhale, exhale, lift the left leg. Drop it in, push up. Inhale, exhale, slowly drop the hips down. Gather the knees into the heart and rock from side to side. Inhale, stretch the left leg out in front of you and bring that right knee into the heart. Bring the left knee up and press the right leg out in front and pull that knee into the heart. And switch back and forth one more time. And 2. And once more. Good. Both feet come to the ground. Inhale, exhale. Keep the feet right under the knees. As you inhale and exhale, inch to peace. Feel the effects of that beautiful strengthening practice all the way up from the top of the head to the soles of the feet. This time in our practice, as we do our inversion and stretch, I'd like to invite you to call out the names of loved ones who you've loved and lost. Perhaps someone you are thinking of today as we were standing at Sinai, or someone who's been influential in your life. It's left a hole, a space that we need to fill with memory, with blessing, with forgiveness, with love. I'd like to remember my teacher and colleague and friend, Chazan Jack Kessler, along with all of those who've lost their lives in this horrible conflict in our homeland and around our country. Let's press the left leg up. If you want to come into a shoulder stand or put your legs up the wall for this, you can. I'm just going to do a little easy stretch. Rotate the right foot around to the left and to the right. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point, and allow that grief to flow out through the foot. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. If you have tears, let them flow. Flow and join the flow of the river. Inhale, flex, and bring that right ankle onto the left knee. Pull back and release the grief in the right hip. Hold a lot of grief in our hips. It's just sitting there, waiting for us to stretch it and breathe it out. Inhale and breathe it out. Let it go. Both feet on the mat. Inhale, exhale, press the left foot into the ceiling, towards the ceiling, and then rotate the foot to the left and to the right. You can say the foot towards the Shemayim, the heavens. The spirits are raining down on our loved ones. Inhale, flex, exhale, point. Inhale, flex, exhale, point. Let that grief flow way up to the Shemayim, to the heavens. Inhale, flex, left ankle and right knee, pull back. Release that left hip. If you want to thread through and try to pull back a little bit more, even better. Just remember to breathe and release. Inhale, exhale, release both feet down and then press both feet up into the Shemayim, to the heavens, beneath the wings of Shekhinah, we send our loved ones blessings. Inhale, exhale, open the legs wide. Inhale, soles of the feet come together. Supta Baddha Konasana. Inhale, exhale, the arms above the head become the butterfly as we allow the spirits of our loved ones to soar free. Legs come down in front or find a comfortable place on your chair. Palms are up for Shavasana, our meditation, as I will take us through this Shavasana meditation. Feel free to lower the lights, put an eye bag over your eyes, or bring a blanket onto your legs. As we join this Mikvah flow of the river, we're going to imagine ourselves on a safe but guided journey down the river in the Mikvah. We're sinking back into a protected, warm blanket of air. Keeps us floating as we experience a flow of the river, the water beneath us, the cleansing river, the banks on either side, beautifully guiding us towards Panim El Panim, the faces of those that we are turning towards. The flow of the river is warm. Our legs are heavy and relaxed. The feet, the calves, shins, knees, thighs, hips floating outward, sinking into this warm air of protection, slowly following the flow towards these days of awe, of repentance, of return. As the arms become heavy, the belly relaxed, organs filled with love, the heart opening, space for forgiveness or turning. Shoulders are heavy, the back of the head and neck relaxed, the jaw relaxed, and the mouth becoming four walls with a ceiling and floor and tongue suspended easily within. Saying a blessing for the heart, sending life-giving, returning hope to every vein and artery. For the feet for bringing us to our mirror today, our mat, our mishkan. Our hands for tikkun, creating repair. And for our minds, for letting go anything that might be holding us back, and for releasing grief from every vein, every artery. Spend a few moments memorizing this journey, this river of return. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, gathering the knees into the heart center, rock from side to side, massaging the lower back, roll over onto the right or left side, make a pillow of the arms. Take a nice deep breath, release the air from the mouth, and push yourself up. Bring yourself into our healing circle. As we always do, we will send our intention for return, healing out to the world from the inside first, bringing to mind those who are in need of our healing prayers, beginning with ourselves. If you have a name for healing today, please call out the name or put the name in the chat room. Thank you. Reb Marsha Prager. Now we pray, God, please heal them all. Bringing hands into our prayer pose, first Anjali Mudra, opening heart center, exhaling, sending that healing out to everyone who might need it. Inhaling palms together, bring palms all the way down and massage that healing into the heart. One more, inhale, open heart. Bringing heart healing in, sending it out to every place in need of healing. Hands come into balance Anjali Mudra all the way down, bringing fingertips to the third eye, the wisdom center. I want to thank you for spending this hour of return with me, of turning Panim El Panim, face to face. I bless all of us with the gift of turning, of returning, and of peace. Namaste.
This is the healing cup.
And I'll see everybody next week. I'm looking forward to it.